Okay, not the start I was expecting. Oh, he's just in that same apartment building. Wow, just begging for his life. They use that voice effect on a lot of the curses, don't they? If he's going up against Gojo, then... There you go. Oh, okay, the organization is completely gone. That was resolved really quick. I wasn't expecting that. So we're not getting the Gojo fight with the knives? I am just like making sure we're watching the right episode. We haven't skipped one. Let's give him a deposit. Okay. He's wearing Gojo down so he can do the final blow. I mean, obviously, no, it doesn't work. Oh, he's known as a sorcerer killer. Anything to say about your son? Doesn't even know who he is. Also, be sure to check out the Patreon page for one episode, early access and full lengths, and some exclusive Studio Ghibli reactions. Who was that with, there's someone with Nanami there. A friend, it looked like. Great explanation, yeah. I was like, oh, she thinks there's someone trying to kill her again. What are they doing? They keep just calling him the Bangs guy. It's just that one strand as well. Okay, so she does know all about it, kind of accepting of it. She thinks she's becoming part of Tengen, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a merging together. Yeah, obviously she wants to make the most of the last of her time. Makes sense. Surely this puts the whole school in danger of more attacks, though. Oh, something's happened already. $250,000 bounty. It might embarrass her, but it's worth it to save her life. Okay, so he set up the bounty to draw people in to wear out Gojo. 6 eyes and limitless. Oh, he suddenly got some good luck. Just doesn't care. Number 2 crosses first. I'm sure that's all foreshadowing, maybe. That's the thing in Japanese culture, isn't it? The 2 chopsticks is quite disrespectful. It represents death or something. I'm not 100% sure what it represents, but I've seen that before. Don't leave your chopsticks standing like that. Ooh. Okay, Shikigami. Yeah, there's a difference between Shikigami and the curse manipulation. He thinks he's got more experience, so he'll win. Oh, he's read him quite well, maybe. Or is that all a bluff? Yeah, no point if you just fully overpower it. Ooh, that's pretty good. What? What was the transition? Okay. He's hallucinating something? I did love the action animation before that transition as well, though. Is he already dead? That's why he's seeing that? Oh. That's what it was. Wow. Oh, get information that it's neither. It looks like there was a bit of ghosting there as well, and dimming when it was the real quick fight scene there. So there is some dimming. Oh, of course, they think it's a boyfriend. When he was like picking her up, I was wondering if she'd look at him and get a crush. Of course. Oh, yeah. Yeah, protect the friends. Oh, I thought he might have thought it was someone else going for the bounty. Does she have curse energy? So far, this just looks like physical fighting skill. Ooh, the bell. Ooh. Not quite a Shikigami. Oh, like a clone. He does multiple clones. He just has to keep herself safe for that long. Each is the real one. So he like splits himself into multiple. Lovely. The main body must be hidden away somewhere. Yeah, so you can basically have telepathy. Bit of expedition dump for everyone. Yeah, basically teleportation. Yeah, he's just gone. Just a threat, didn't actually fire it off. I failed. Okay. I thought he just chose not to do it. Is he still developing it? Oh, Could that just be like an illusion? They've made a body to extract them out, you know? Okay, there we have Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 2. That felt like a really funny episode. There was some humor in the last one, but I don't know. Maybe it was just I liked the humor a bit more in this one. So we've got this bounty on Rico's head now. Cool to see a bit more of Rico's personality. You know, the start of the episode, it all happened so quick. I was expecting just a direct continuation from the end of the last one, but they kind of subverted your expectations and just had that finish super quick and easily. Gojo and Todo just sorted that out, you know? But then, of course, that does mean we do still get some cool action this episode later on with this like old man who does the Shikigami user. You know, just seeing how he is trying to fight Geto and trying to get in his head, but it just doesn't really work, does it? It's almost like you can try all these things, but with overwhelming power, it doesn't matter anyway. You know, him going out the window, that transition to the dog, it was so funny, caught me so off guard. It was just his life flashing before his eyes. I really love that. Just some great animation, and then it just goes into his eye, and then suddenly there's a dog, and you're like, what's going on? And then you realize it's like life flashing before his eyes, and we see what's actually happening, and it's him just getting beaten down. I was wondering if the version I've been watching would have dimming and ghosting, and it seems like there is a bit. Of course, I don't think there is yet a Blu-ray version out. I would be interested in that, in seeing the Blu-ray version whenever that does finally come out. You know, it's just epilepsy. They can't actually air that, can they? And I know, you know, sometimes there are corrections with the Blu-ray versions, so it'll be cool to go back and revisit a few things. I don't mind too much with that sort of thing, but it does look nicer without, doesn't it? It makes, I know why they do it though. And then we have, it's Toji, right? I'm pretty sure the show hasn't actually said his name, but his name's Toji. Megumi's dad, I suppose. You know, they did name drop Megumi here, and he was like, who's that? So he maybe doesn't know that he has a son. That would be interesting to see. He must still be around. You can't set that up and him like die here in the past. He must still be around in the future. So we can get a moment with them two together, maybe a fight and then a reveal, a very much Luke Skywalker kind of thing, or there'll be something, won't there? But he, yeah, obviously was hired, as we saw at the end of the last episode, and hired to kill Rico, but his main plan is just wearing out Gojo at the moment, which makes sense if you're aware of who Gojo is, how powerful he is. Your tactic would be, how do I get around him? And it seems like the plan is just bombard him with these other bounties, so Gojo will be so worn out it will actually give him an in. Because, you know, as much as Gojo is like untouchable, he is still human. There are still probably ways you can get to him, you know, psychologically as well. You know, it's a struggle to physically hit him, but if you can get him psychologically, get in his head, that's when an opening could come, you know. Shock him with something and then he lets his guard down, that's when you have a slight opening. And I guess that could be something in the future, using Geto in that way, because we still have this mystery of Geto dying in Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and then he is around in season 1 as well, somehow survived. So the shock of him coming back could be used against Gojo quite effectively, I think. And we do still need to see their falling out. You know, this episode, it was much more of their friendship, them working together. They didn't have it out for each other as much this episode. So still interesting to see where that all happens, where the kind of fallout occurs. I'm thinking, like, if you can't physically kill Gojo, like modern day, if you managed to kill one of his students, that would psychologically get to him and create an opening, wouldn't it? Then at the end here with Kurori, I don't know what her official role is. She's just like Rico's bodyguard. With her being there, being captured, I'm not too sure about that, because obviously she was with Geto, so something must have happened there that caught him off guard. So what happens there, I am thinking, is that a bluff someone has a technique where they can create like a body double and it is actually fake. That was my immediate thought, really. But she could be captured and we have to go on a rescue mission to go get her. I mean, obviously, priority number one is Riko Amane, keeping her safe, but she could say to Gojo, to Geto, I'm not doing anything until you go and get her, kind of thing, you know. So she has a lot of power over them at the moment, doesn't she? And it was fun getting a bit more characterization for her. I wasn't expecting this spin on it, that she is actually really accepting of Tengen. I wasn't sure exactly how much information she even knew about it, but she seems well informed and actually wants this to happen because she believes that part of her spirit will still live on within Tengen. Obviously, I don't know how it really works. Is she just fully assimilated in, or does Tengen become this like amalgamation of all of the different people he has assimilated with? That'll be cool to find out, to see how that mechanic works. I don't know if what she believes there is actually true though, you know? I liked how here as well we got some information about Shikigami, how they're not the same as cursed spirits. So there's a difference between what Megumi does with Shikigami and what Geto does with the cursed spirits. And then again with this guy who does the clones, who he can like choose his main body. It's like there's similar techniques, but there are differences between them. And you know, different, once you know what technique it is they are using, there's different ways you can win against them, how you can exploit that. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. Be sure to subscribe to keep up to date on the future uploads, and check out Patreon where you can get episode 3 right now. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.